A player receives an unexpected call. It's his former high school coach, who was an important mentor and advisor to him in his teen years. Most high achievers have, in their past, an important someone who first believed in them. A manager checks in with his ball club.
It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball is next.
Fucking people, man.
Anthony DeSclafani is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Now a drive out to left center field. He's around first, heading for 2.
Of course I do.
And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That's what I do.
And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Hey, now into the 30s, D-Row. Do you think he starts looking ahead, 100%. Thinking about that magic number, maybe getting it to 40?
Yeah, I don't think you ever worry about Joe D's number, but when you start climbing into the 30s, man, there's not many guys that have been there. This is just a steady diet of staying in the zone for over a month.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate, Devin Travis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Grounded back up the middle.
Boom.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is.
Look at that.
Next to bat for Toronto, Flash Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after his Delmonico.
Go hard, you're scoring. Go hard.
He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Nunez is under it, and that's the 3rd out.
That is the run, alright? There the guys are
So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error, and 2 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the White Sox 8, the Blue Jays 3. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. After this. At the plate, Flash Daddy, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Delmonico. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it.
That's a fucking 3-bagger.
The relay.
That's a 3-bagger.
And this is dropped at third base. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
Digging in to try it again. Flash Daddy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicky Delmonico. And their runners at the corners now. Anderson's running. Pitches a cold strike. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Ready for another shot now. Flash Daddy. So far in this one, 2 doubles and a triple to his credit. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Scared. All of you. I'm fucking scared. I won't quote in my fucking broadcast because you're all fucking terrified.
Stepping in for the Jays, Devin Travis is looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Richard, the runner at third. Daddy over at second. Pillar is over at first with 1 away. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there, but the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Swinging a soft liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
13-10, more like a halftime score in a football game. That's the way this one ends. The White Sox crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Anthony DeSclafani earns win number 7 on the season. Alex Cobb slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.